Hey Aries, welcome back for another weekly reading. My name is Crystal. So glad to be here with you guys today. Look at that right on the jump, baby. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross today. Um, oh my God, I'm loving this. All freaking ready. All right, so this is great. I had to move all my setting, guys, because I wanted to make sure I had enough room for this. So in the first position, your present position, you have the Emperor. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. Well, Aries, talking about kicking it off with a good reading. Okay, in your present position, we have the Emperor. And I love that the Emperor's in the present position. So, what this talks about, okay, this is the current atmosphere that you're currently working in. So even if you are in the same environment, same atmosphere, whatever you're doing right now, it's very, I heard it's eclectic. It's different. It's one-off from most people. I don't know. It's like sources giving you advice on something and you're taking this advice. Hold on. Let me clean this camera. Okay. So with this emperor here, they're using the imagery in this card. Although it's beautiful, it's underwater, but you see how this is like darker around you? But then on his head, oh, it just focused and then it went away. On his head, he's got the trident, and here's got the trident on his chest. All this gold is surrounding near his heart, near his head, and in his hand. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, you are learning to become the master of your reality, to become the, I don't want to say the inventor, but that's the word that came to mind. It's like it's maybe you're somebody that's going to have an invention, or you create, there's things that you're inventing now that you don't realize could be monetized, and you're about to realize that. So whatever you've been doing, whatever emotional work you've been doing, whatever foundational work, it's the emotional work you've been doing that's laying the foundation for this. My light just flickered when I said that. So the emotional work that you're doing is actually what's put you in this energy presently. So when you're in this energy presently, that's a wonderful thing to be in. But when you look, you got the challenge card here. You've got the Seven of Wands crossing it, the immediate influence. The challenge is the environment. And when you look at this and you see how this card is, how they're all coming towards him, and he's really got nothing, like, hey, 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 that's what I feel like you're feeling inside because of the challenges that are around you. And I feel like people are being exposed right now. Their true intentions, and I'm not saying that they're malicious in nature. What I am saying is they don't fit you anymore. Because since you laid this emotional groundwork, now it's manifesting into reality. So it's been a challenge for you to lay this emotional groundwork. It's been a challenge because in the challenge of becoming this emperor, you've had to have an experience here, an experience here, an experience here, and all of these represent different different things in your life. They represent different areas of your life or different people. So you had to have these experiences, and you kind of had this look like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? But in doing that, each one you have conquered. Each one you have mastered. Each one, it's like the very last one right now, you are in the process of emotionally mastering that. And that is what's making your energy so visible to the universe, to source, your angels. But when I say visible, I mean visible like I'm trying to think of, uh, you may find that you notice people saying, you just look so different. There's something about you. You just look bright. You know, it's your energy. You will find that your skin just tends to look better because of your energy. Your body will start like shedding weight if you have extra weight because of your energy. But you are around an environment right now and circumstances that don't fit this. But the beautiful thing about this, being the emperor, you are able to see this for what it is now because you've laid the emotional groundwork. You're still in the process of, you know, laying that foundation, but it's like you're at the end of it. You're at the end of it. So that's a beautiful thing. So your goal or destiny, this is your goal right now. What they want you to focus on, rest and recoup, because this emotional work, and this is why I think they wanted me to use the mermaid deck. Yeah, it is. Because it's all about the depths of your emotion. He's in water. He's submerged in water. Do you see, you know, he is the king of the ocean here. So when he's submerged in water, that means he goes to the depths of his emotions. He goes deep. And that's not something I would typically say about an emperor, but when you have been doing this, and now since you've been doing this, your energy right now, your brain is clearer. You have a better understanding of where you're going and how to get there. So what they want you to do is to spend some time resting and meditating. And this came out, you know, this next sentence, this part came out in a reading I did for last week. I don't remember which one it was, but the reading was, this is the time to meditate as much as you possibly can. It really, okay, my light just flickered again because you know how Abraham, and I'm saying this, you know what, it doesn't even matter if Abraham says it, I'm just going to say it. So the vibration of a question and an answer are two totally different vibrations. So one thing that they will do, and they've done this with me many times, and I feel like this is something they're having a lot of people do, not even just on this channel. I haven't heard any other readers talk about it, but in this way, but it doesn't mean they haven't. I just haven't heard that particular reader. What they want you to do, spend time meditating. Every morning, meditate. At night, meditate. But as you go through your day, since you have these influences around you still, like you're sitting stoically here, observing and understanding things on a very deep level, but you still have these energies around. So when these energies are around, you're going to help some of these energies heal. Some of these energies could be children. Some of these energies can be close people. You're going to help them heal by your example. And here's what you're going to do. With this, you will find as you go through your day, all of a sudden it's going to feel like somebody pulled your plug out. It's going to feel like all of a sudden you just feel drained, like you need to take a nap. That is source. Source will do that when they have something they want to communicate to you. So there are patterns, and it's like this is the very last challenge here that you're working on, and this is how they're going to do it. They are going to feed you help bit by bit throughout your day. So this next week is going to be more of an emotional game. It's going to be, well, I don't want to say emotional only, emotional and physical. So what they're going to do is they are going to feed you step by step what to do or what action to take for that day. As you go through something, you will feel the plug pulled out of you. That is a time to go and take a break. That is the time to go and pop on some meditation music, be by yourself, and just listen. It may take 5 minutes, it may take 30 minutes, but I really do feel like it's going to be short tidbits. And the reason that they are pulling that, it feels like they're pulling that plug and your energy gets drained, that's your indicator that it's time to go because they have something they need to tell you. That's the indicator. You make time. No matter what is going on, make time for this. If you're at work and it happens, go to the bathroom, tell them your stomach was upset. Go to the bathroom, pop in those earbuds, and sit there and meditate. They will tell you. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have patterns and behaviors that are still attached to old emotions because you have these people around you who also have these patterns and behaviors. So they're going to give you new insights and advice on how to navigate these. Thank you for the light flicker. And my watch just went off. That's 2 confirmations, guys. 2 confirmations. I love it. And it's this woman with her arm raised. You're going to be victorious in this. So what they're going to do, you're going to go through something in your day. And they're going to try to show you a new perspective. And the way they're going to do that, instead of going to a human being or looking up a video or doing anything, your spirit team wants you to work with them solely this week. You are going to hear it from the horse's mouth what to do. And when they pull that energy plug from you, it will make your brain calm enough to be able to meditate for 5 minutes. So not only is it your indicator, hey, I need to go take a break real quick, it's your indicator that your brain is going to be calm enough to kind of sit down. So they're going to talk to you about communication styles with the people around you, these people, how you handle, your day-to-day stuff. Your day-to-day stuff. They're going to give you a lot of day-to-day advice that's going to make your day streamline and work so much better. All right, so it's important that you do that this week. You're in the place for that, because what's going to happen by the end of this week, you are going to be completely organized. If you stick to this, if you stay true to this, by the end of the week, you will be completely organized. Your environment, things are going to run smoother. People are going to be happier. You're going to be so much happier. All right. In the distant past, you had no idea what to do. So in the distant past, you were you were seeing, you weren't seeing what was going on. You weren't seeing the big picture. You weren't understanding what why things were happening the way they were happening. So now that's why you are receiving this. Since you didn't, it's like living by default, not living deliberately, not consciously making these choices, which a lot of us do. I mean, every human being does it at some point. We all end up going through some type of like spiritual awakening, and whether we choose it or not, some of us just go the other way, and some of us keep going. And I'm talking to someone or a group of you who has kept going. So everything that you're experiencing now, these challenges that they're going to help you with this week, like astronomical atomic bomb shift for you, truly. And really what they're doing, it doesn't feel like they're doing a whole hell of a lot as far as, complete actions. It's like they're going to show you how to have fun doing certain things, a different way to do something. I also heard, if you have children, pay attention to the things they say this week, because you're going to find out a lot of valuable information through this process. But you really, it's like, I don't know why, but if you have children, it's like they're going to be able to expose your patterns to you through some type of communication. So do not beat your children up for recognizing a pattern in you that you haven't recognized in yourself. They are going to say something that's going to cut straight through you, like, damn, I do that. I had no idea. That is not meant for you to beat yourself up. That is meant for you to say, look, I'm so sorry. I did not recognize I was doing that. I'm going to work on that. All right. And there's a lot of healing taking place this week with relationships. So it's like the atmosphere has been set. Thank you. And you know what? I have impudent that just showed up on my vocabulary app. So being casually rude, being, somebody who turns in, you get angry and then you turn into the Hulk type of energy. It's, those words really cut deep. And it's like something that happened a split second now is going to affect children for years to come. So they want to help you heal this situation now for someone or a group of you here. All right, now we have the recent past. This is great. Here, so in the recent past, I love this particular card because in this Six of Pentacles, each fairy has their own pentacle, each human, each mermaid, they all have their own pentacle. So everything, it's like everybody this week, or this is a recent past. I'm sorry. So, but because of the recent past, everybody kind of feeling like they had a little bit given to them and made them, made their week go smoother. You're going to find that this week, it's going to improve exponentially. The healing that's happening this week is it's beautiful. It's unorthodox and it's beautiful. So now you have your future influence. You have the freaking Ace of Wands. This is action. New inspired action. This is a new beginning. So all of this right here is all preparation for this. All right. This is something that's coming in the near future. This is everybody being influenced and revitalized because of the emotional groundwork that you have taken and the little actions that you are going to implement this week in the moment, real life time, in the moment healing with other people. It's going to heal a multitude of years of pain, of what is what I heard. Years and multitude of pain for years. All right, I love it. All right, let's see. I don't feel like they really want me to keep going. They don't want me to do the rest. All right, that's all they want. They don't even want the 4 cards over here. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I love you, Aries. You got a lot of great stuff coming for you. You know what? I'm going to pull you an oracle card. They're giving me a deck in my mind. Hold on. It's finance. Look, this fell right out. It seems like a long slog, but you have made a lot of progress and your efforts will pay off soon. Yeah, these are the cards they wanted. And then gifts. So you my light just flickered. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work in a better position. This week is a master week for you. This is a week of cleaning up a lot of things. It's almost like, you see how this gift is here? They're giving me this vision here of, okay, each person, instead of having these wands here, each person has a string attached to them. And in that string, there are knots. There are dirty knots. There are big knots. There are small knots. All of those knots are going to be straightened out this week. And it's like all these strings are going to be put together as a packaging, and it's like they're like showing all these strings coming together and wrapping in a bow, and that's the gift. So whatever is coming for you, you've got a lot. Someone may be getting an offer for some type of position within the next couple of weeks, or at least, some type of interview or something. Yeah, my light just flickered. Some type of interview within the next couple of weeks. This is the week to really buckle down. This is the week to buckle down, Aries. All right. I love you so much. It does say here, courage. Ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. You know what you're doing? You're in this leadership energy because of the healing that you've been doing. So you're tying up all of these loose ends here before this offer comes in for some type of like working interview or, let's meet and just get to know each other. I think that you might be a good fit. Let's meet and talk type of stuff. There's something going on with that. So all of this is preparation for this new beginning where you're going to receive some type of offer. All right. I love you, Aries. That was a great reading. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.